Leaders, governors and founding fathers of People's Democratic Party on Friday scrambled to save the party from factionalization as two groups claim its leadership. But the party's governors forum and its board of trustees emphasized on Friday that there was no faction within its fold. The leadership crisis rocking the party worsened with a gale of suspensions announced on Friday by two factions within the party's National Working Committee. A faction had suspended the acting national chairman of the party, Umar Damagum, and the party's national secretary, Samuel Ayamu, from office for alleged disloyalty to the party and announced Ahmed Yayari from Gombe State as Damagum's replacement. Another faction of the National Working Committee, aligned with Damagum, also announced the suspension of the National Legal Advisor, Kamaldeen Ajibade, and the National Publicity Secretary, Debo Logunaba, for alleged disloyalty to the party. Meanwhile, chairman of the party's Governors Forum, who is also the governor of Bauchi State, Senator Bala Mohammed Abdulkader, while receiving Damagum on Friday at the government house, Bauchi, declared that there was no faction in the party. Damagum-led PDP chairman from 6 northeastern states on a visit to Governor Bala Mohammed. Bala Mohammed is believed to be leading a force within the party determined to oust Damagum, while some other governors led by Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State are backing the embattled party chairman. Governor Bala Mohammed emerged from the closed-door meeting with Damagum and maintained that the party remained intact and capable of addressing its internal crisis. Bala Mohammed gave the assurance that the party would deepen stock holdings and collaboration to address every issue in the party. He described as perceptions, allegations of party disloyalty leveled against Damagum and a reported plan to remove him, Governor Mohammed, as chairman of the party's Governors Forum, saying these are just manifestations because of body language. Governor Mohammed expressed gratitude for the visit, reaffirming his commitment to supporting the PDP and its leadership. He pledged the forum's continuous backing of the party's National Working Committee and its efforts to move the party forward. Let me start with you first, Chief. Lucky man, Gila. You are a party man. In fact, you are an officer of a party. What do you make? I am sure you understand the undertones of this movement, particularly the visit of Damagum to Bala Mohammed in Bauchi State.
Definitely.
What do you make of this whole scenario?
Well, let me tell you something. This is called party politics playing out. Every party has its own internal wranglings, especially at the highest level, where some party members who feel that, look, I'm not being carried along enough, or look, we have given you concession to this level, we expect you to also give us concession to this level because we put you there, and we expect there were agreements that you are not keeping to anymore. We want you to come. It's either you retrace your step and begin to play by the rules, or we edge you out. That's what is playing out in PDP. A lot of things are going on. Most of these things are not unconnected to the actions and inactions of the FCT minister, who is at the center of all these issues, definitely. But to be very, very sincere with you, I am not a PDP member, but I know one thing for sure, that they are going to come back stronger. Because I believe that the visit was not just a visit. The visit was just...
It was a strong political move.
To mend fences, to ensure that, look, this is what is actually going on. The way probably you're seeing it is from this particular prism. Please look at this from this particular prism also. So that is just it. The statement made by Bala Mohammed is actually a political statement. If I was the one... such delegation. So that's the statement I'm going to make, you know. But it's then politics that he has come out to say there is no faction does not actually mean that PDP is not factionalized. The party is
but now
factionalized.
with Bala Mohammed now mending fences with Damagum, that means that you know, the factionalization, first of all, the crack started showing in the PDP's governors forum.
Yeah.
Now, Sheyi Makinde and 5 other governors, I think, are backing Damagum. Now, with Bala Mohammed being the chairman of PDP's governors forum, now mending fences with Damagum. Naturally, the person...
So Damagum is the one mending fences.
Yes. Whichever way,
yes,
the fences
with Bala Mohammed. He needs him.
Hold on.
That is the reason
now,
why he went.
What it means is this. To a large extent, PDP governors forum is now backing Umar Damagum, which means that invariably, the persons on the side of Bala Mohammed will naturally also give their support to Umar Damagum.
Well, like I said, they are political statements.
Right.
Bala Mohammed has made a very strong political statement, and I believe that statement is an assignment that Damagum and his camp are taking home. There are certain do's and don'ts embedded in that particular political statement.
And of course, you know, he talked about his office as the chairman of PDP's governors forum being threatened. So probably concessions or compromise must have been addressed at that point in time.
Yes, a lot. And let's also know that there are moves to replace him, Damagum himself, and he knows that some of these moves are not moves that he can actually fight. Because whether he likes it or not, the governors will come together, the NWC will come together, and at the end of the day, they will say, look, because of ABCD, you have to go, you're still a party man, but this is it. Damagum needs a soft landing so that when he's no longer in office, the person that will come into office will ensure that he still, protect his interests. He wants to remain relevant and listen in that political party. That is the major thing. PDP is fighting for its soul presently, and I think they are
going to come out stronger.
They are going to come out stronger. They are getting it right so far.
All right. Ifeanyi, what do you have to say to this?
I see all this faction that came out of PDP now as a distraction. They want to make a statement because, you know, there have been a lot of clamor, there have been a lot of sentiment hovering around the Damagum chairmanship stool, and he's unyielding with his camp. Instead, he's making gains. But what really shocks his opponents now is the fact that Sheyi Makinde and the Governor Fintri of Adamawa State, who happens to be the governor of Atiku Abubakar, and the governor of Plateau State, have now pinched tent with Nyesom Wike. That's a huge statement for the governor of Atiku to decamp from the camp that Hideto is supporting his own godfather, his political bigweight. So that is a very strong statement that Nyesom Wike's camp sent to them, and since then they have not been very comfortable, and they threw their weight behind Damagum, because to have gone to Nyesom Wike or to have gone to Damagum is a support for Nyesom Wike and Damagum. So since after that particular statement before the Edo State elections, the faction of Bala Mohammed, who has been championing the ousting of Damagum, has not been sleeping. And what did they do? And remember that since after the elections, Dabo Ologunaba has not been in the good pages of Nyesom Wike has not been in his good pages, and Anyanwu and Damagum has not been his best of friends. To recall that when election took place in Imo State, Anyanwu did not relinquish that office. He later came back to occupy that office, and the publicity secretary of PDP have not been very comfortable with it. So, and given that Damagum is not coming from the geopolitical zone that should be the rightful occupant of that position, they have gone to the North Central, is also giving them a sleepless night. And how Damagum has, you know, continued to be there till today beats their imagination. And on another flip, Bala Mohammed has no other option than to align with Damagum, because there is also a court injunction restraining them from sacking Damagum until their substantive election is held in 2025. So it is neither here nor there. A call for Damagum to realign with him, for he has seen the clear picture that he has already lost out, because for him, as a person who prides himself as the chairman of PDP Governors Forum, and there have been a major crack, it is also a slap on his own person. He cannot pride himself as somebody who is leading a united front when it comes to the committee of other political parties. So he has to, take an initiative. And if you listen to the comment he made, he said that he's working with he didn't mention the neck. He was very careful. He mentioned the NWC, and this NWC and BOT has been in the forefront of Damagu's fall. And remember, there is also another leg to what I read yesterday, that Isaac Fayoshe has also declared himself the PDP interim chairman, begin to suspend people. So there will be counter suspension, and so which Isaac now Fayoshe. Is yes, Isaac Fayoshe. And for
you're seeing Isaac Fayoshe as a major stakeholder.
No, what I'm saying is that hence he said there is a window and
you can bring in Isaac Fayoshe
as a joker now. In that sense, factionalization now, because now he's seeing it as there is another faction that has come up, and he himself is trying to now be the superior one that we counterbalance everything.
Probably
so this is politics.
Isaac Fayoshe could be who appointed him chairman.
No, that is what I'm saying.
So let's just say you could say he in this instance Isaac Fayoshe trying to in Nigerian parlance catch cruise.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm brought in.
The embroglio in PDP.
Of course.
Right.
Nobody's taking him serious. What I just said that hence there is a wind of factionalization. You understand? And then he now came in and said, I'm this and that. But there's a pointer to which what he said, the statement he made. I've been here calling on PDP that who is afraid of calling out an article and his camp. And that is what this particular young man, Isaac Fayoshe, have done. He mentioned the article to be suspended. Why is it only because I've listened to Lucky Man always talking about FCT, Minister FCT. There is the bigger problem in the house is the crisis that erupted with the antics that was played by Ayoche Ayo, the Tambowal and Atiku Abubakar.
Why would you want to go back? Why would you want to go back to that? I am not a PDP. No, I am not a PDP. That is the issue. I am not a PDP. That is the issue. That is very sincere with you. Whatever politics that played out between these three people was them politics. I expected Nyesom Wike. I was even mad at him at that point in time. I'll be very, very sincere with you. I expected Nyesom Wike to be smarter, super smarter. He's very, very smart, but probably he did not consider what was coming to him. The fact that he forgot that when it comes to politics, the North will always be the North.
Of course.
And you are bedfellows with key players in the North. And you held their promises 100%, who cleared a sinker. And you went to the elections, and right there in between the elections, they played the cards that they did not show you. Initially. You never, yes, that you did that. They kept that card hidden. And right there, you saw the card. Nyesom Wike has not recovered from that betrayal till date.
That is when
he's still angry. And let me also let you know something. That card might still be used on him again. Because I expect him to re-strategize. Look at these people, and no matter what he's doing with them now, say, oh, last time this card was played, oh, am I sure there are no other cards? These people are here with me now. They are singing my praises. I'm here. I am winning now.
All right.
Why would Atiku's governor suddenly
align with him?
Align with me, pitch tent with me? What is he looking for?
Good question.
Why is Atiku not talking? Why is he just relaxed?
And why nobody is mentioning his
name? Yes, feeling very comfortable. I'm telling you that it is. But like I said, people will come out strong at the end of the day.
Right. No, they always have the way the internal mechanism structure is, and I trust it. that at the end of the day they will emerge stronger, because the other faction is dead on arrival. With this move that Damagum has made,
the move is highly political. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the move is highly political. I see. I'm the spokesman of my party at the state level, and whatever plays at the state level is similar to what is playing out at the national level. So let me tell you something. That move is highly political. Do you know the conditions that might have been given to even the Damagum himself? Damagum is fighting for his survival. Whatever he's doing now, I have begged you. Okay, you said, okay, I'm giving you this condition. Okay, please, but can you join me to go and beg this person? Okay, I'm going with you. Forget about those that are going there with him. When they get inside, what they discuss inside, the media will never report.
That's a fact. Now, thank you so much, gentlemen. Sadly, we are out of time.
I understand.
We are out of time because, I mean, this has a lot, even this political move has a lot of implication in Rivers State politics.
Definitely.
And we didn't have time.
Of course.
We would have looked at, you know, this issue, this
how the song will change.
This current development in PDP at the national level and link it to Rivers State, and because, I mean, Rivers State...
Because the synergy between Fubara and Bala Mohammed, how is it going to play out?
Sometimes we are out of time. But probably we'll still discuss
Bala Mohammed and those are weekend stuff. Because they are telling me you were a former PDP governor. You brought this man, he's a PDP governor, and you want to kill him. We're not going to allow you to do that one. So, okay, you have to leave this one.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming on.